It was a certain summer morning, only weeks ago. I stepped into the open air as if by my own free will. A pretty large number of the inhabitants of Boston tensely fastened their eye on the sinful mark. I walked towards the spot chosen for my punishment. I bore the baby in my arms and the shameful letter on my breast. After passing by my no longer townsfolk, I came to a crude scaffold. They were all scornfully staring at me. It was the worst moment of my life. I felt as though I might have gone mad. Yet I returned to the site of my punishment. Something must be done. I can no longer bear the constant reminder of my guilt through both my child and the letter branded upon my bosom. I came here to make a choice, to relieve my suffering. It has come to me that I have two paths in which I could take. Either end it all, or to rebel in anger. I feel hopeless. There's nothing I can do. The guilt is unbearable. I cannot go for more than a minute without being reminded of my sin. This is my everyday life, and I can no longer endure it, or else I would be crushed by it. I wish I could leave, but I cannot. Although I am free to return to my birthplace, or to any other European land, and there hide my character and identity under a new exterior, there is a fatality, a feeling so irresistible and inevitable that it has the force of doom, which almost invariably compels me to linger around and haunt, ghost-like, the spot where the deed took place. Despite feeling compelled, I feel exiled. I'm alone, and without a friend on earth who dares to show himself. The community has ostracized me. It is like I am a ghost that haunts a familiar fireside, unable to make itself seen or felt. Thus I am left alone with my sin encapsulating me. I am irredeemable. It cannot save me. I do not feel worthy of living. This is why the only foreseeable escape is death. But what of my child? I cannot take her with me, for it is wrong of me to choose a destiny for her. I love her dearly, but I will not live solely for her. I shall leave you there, little one, for your fate rests with God. Only He can decide your destiny, as I will soon meet mine. Or to rebel in anger. This child is the embodiment of my sin. In fact, she is not my child. She is as black as the devil. Although I am the one who sinned, she deserves no place in society. There is no possibility of her redemption. Every time I look at her, there is no love in both our eyes. She is the worst thing that has happened to me. It is because of her that my life is ruined. She, just as much as the letter I bear, is a constant reminder of the deed. The only way to live is to purge myself of this sin, so I can start again with God in my heart. How can it be a sin to kill the baby when she is the sin? The devil will no longer follow me where I walk. I will not be restrained by the letter anymore. I am free to start over in a new town. If I return to Boston, not only would I be killed, but I also hate the townsfolk too much to live among them. They were the ones who shunned me and put the cursed letter on my bosom. I know what I must do. I will not take my life. As unbearable as it is, this is the life that I must live. It is foolish to succumb to shame. If there is any hope of salvation, it is through endurance. I am stronger than this. If my death must be me alone with the letter, so be it. My little elf, as much sin as there is in you, you are still a part of me. You had no say in this matter, so it would be wrong of me to act out of anger. I only hope that God can save your soul. You in the letter are an extension of myself, and as such, you will be with me until the end. I know who I am. I am Hester Prynne, an adulterer. I am scorned by all except my daughter, who was born of sin. I am not a coward, nor am I mad. I will carry out the punishment I was given with strength and dignity. I will try to live a life toward salvation in God's name. Come, little one, we will return to our home.